Flex, the live is 1 in the 6. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga, woof. I'm an 88 pack nigga, woof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. We gotta get started fast. Alan Cummins, Anwar Willis, Dwayne Jones, Rick Blackwell, Jose Diaz, Mr. Finesse, King Jr., Steve Elder Mac, Jason, DP Rocker, Young World, Dwayne Freeman in the building, Pensacola Runner, what up? The Brothers UK, MP, what the fuck? St. Louis Mix, Cop Aborigines, Akando, Windy City Assassin. Yo, just real quick. I'm marketing. Yeah. Coming soon. Salute to my brother A Weapons, Windy City Assassin, King Corleone, son of Tank. Batman in the building. What's good, bro?
What's up, big bro?
Yes, sir.
What the fuck?
Don't hit nobody, nigga.
Nah, I don't know what the fuck. I just dropped my son off at school.
No doubt. All right, man. Fight is tomorrow, man. What is everybody so scared of? What they scared of?
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, it ain't like the little slight shit he talking about. It ain't like he never fought with it before. He fought with it in the King Tug fight, but you know, I ain't gonna say what it is, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't like he never fought with it before. I don't even know why he said anything about it. I mean, but hey, man, you know.
Yeah, it's making cats like nervous, you know.
I mean, for real. Ever since he lost to Lomachenko, Cat's been jive. Every time he get in somebody that they think dangerous, they be counting them out anyway.
Yeah, I mean, King Tug wasn't no pushover. It's just that no one ever like, you know what I'm saying? Cats don't be checking for cats like that. And then they don't check for them until they get in the ring. And then you realize, oh, shoot, this guy ain't going to lay down. You know what I mean? And King Tug, to me, was a solid win.
Yeah, that was
because he ain't going there and lay down. Matter of fact, ain't he the co-main event?
I think he the third. Nah, he the starting. He the starting fight. He ain't the co-main.
Okay.
He started the card off.
Yeah, so I think it's the same thing with this kid. The difference is with this kid.
I mean, if King Tug had a full training camp, he probably would have beat Chris Colby.
Yeah. I believe that too. I heard he had what? How many weeks he had to train?
2.
Nah, it's not enough. Colbert had a full camp. The thing with this kid that Gary about to fight, all of a sudden these highlight films are popping up with him.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? And I don't believe highlight films. I tell people I could put together a highlight reel of, with all due respect, of a Toro Gatti, and I could make it look like he's the best fighter in the world. And he was good, but to me, he wasn't great. He was just celebrated a lot.
He was solid. He was solid.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't like no, he wasn't a rock star. The guy was flawed.
Nah, cause he really couldn't. If y'all go with Toro Gotti, he couldn't get past the A-class fighters. Every time he fought an A-class fighter, he lost.
That's right. So what's happening now with this kid? These videos are popping up of him fighting, not even on networks.
Man, listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, Drew. The kid been fighting, motherfucking really D to C D class fighters. I ain't even call them C class fighters. Then he knocked out Cesar, and Cesar was a 122 pounder that stands right there and fight you. Don't have no slick movement. He never fought nobody to get ready for Mr. Gary Russell. So
that's what I'm saying. He looked like he got the Bruce Lee look. He cut up. He's strong. He's strong.
Is he? Because Cesar was beating his ass. I mean, let's keep it real.
Well, what I'm saying is by way of the highlights, everybody's concerned. So I'm gonna say he's strong. See, and what I'm doing here, I'm not gonna discredit him. Because what I said in everybody's chat that spoke about this, I said when it's round 6 and everything he threw don't stick, now he gotta have to figure out how to get to 12 and win. That's my opinion. Because I'm not sold off of highlights. I'm not sold. Man, I'm not.
If you go look at this whole fight, he cannot fight in the inside. Every time Cesar got him, smothered him, and started touch, that's how he got hurt with the body shot. He cannot fight in the inside. He need a little bit of space to punch. And most of the people he was in front of, he was either faster than them, or they ain't have no lateral or good upper body movement. So, hey, man.
So, back to this injury. You said that Gary had it before.
Yeah, he fought with it in the King Tug fight.
I mean, you know why I think they're making a stink about it now? You know, it's 2022. Gary only fight once a year. You and I spoke. We don't understand what the hell's going on with that. That's a PBC thing. Everything is just weird at this point. Everything is just weird.
I mean, they trying to age him. They trying to age him and put him in fights that they think they can just get his ass up out of there and get him the fuck out of people. They already got him out of people's minds already. They just trying to get him the fuck out of boxing where people ain't even thinking about him. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah, it's you already know how I feel. There's a few fighters in our era right now that they've done this shit to. Rigo.
Yeah, but it's guys like these guys that be on these platforms that don't be telling the truth. Be acting like Rigondeaux and Gary Russell Jr. and fucking what's my man name? Ortiz ain't want to feed their fucking families, dog. This is the only way he know. I mean, he can feed his family. This is the only job he got. So you think this man want to fight once a year or want to fight fucking 2 times, 1 time out 2 years? Come on, man. Just really put it in your mind. Oh, it's somebody that's holding them back.
Yeah, we spoke on that. Because it don't make sense.
But if he ain't have superstardom, if he ain't had superstardom qualities, they would have been kicked him off like they did Stephen. What's my man name that was just on BFTV show?
Cool Boy? You talking about Cool Boy?
Nah, the heavyweight.
Oh, Shaw?
Yes, Shaw. They'd have did him like if they could, they would have did him like Shaw. But they can't because he's a talent. And if he goes somewhere else and they make him a superstar, that's gonna make PBC look dumb as shit.
So why the fuck would they sign? And you see, I'm glad you're saying this because I give everybody that work when I don't understand something. And one of the biggest things in the world that I don't understand is Gary Russell and what the fuck's going on.
I mean, y'all know what's going on. He came out because, you know, we men. We ain't used to niggas calling us and telling us, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck to do. How, what the, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who Floyd thought he was, but we come from a city where as though ain't all that G-checking shit, all that fucking, you got a shot caller. We don't have that in our city. So we ain't used to niggas doing it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't used to cats doing no shit like that.
So I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna go out and I'm asking because I don't know. So if Floyd, basically, you're saying that Floyd is the reason why Gary Russell has been stumped all this time.
I mean, if we want to go past down, when Gary first started calling out Tank, Leo Santa Cruz wasn't calling out Tank. Bam. Then you got probably like six months go past, Leo Santa Cruz started calling out Tank. Gary and Leo been linked together for 5 years, but Tank Davis get his fucking fight.
Get the fight. Yep. That's crazy. So why don't Al step in? Can he step in? I mean, he's just an advisor, but what the fuck?
But no, man, who you gonna take sides with? The motherfucker who's gonna get you more money, or the motherfucker that ain't proving itself, or he's not trying to make himself popular, whereas though if he make himself popular, he can be a star. Who you gonna put your money on?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's messed up. So Gary's bonded by contract?
No, but you know the brothers are. So, you know.
Oh man.
You know, he been a real stand-up guy, and he been so stand-up. When somebody even talk to him about it, he don't even go on the situation for real.
So he's looking out for the best interest of the family. So he can't really speak up for himself because y'all got the rest of y'all brothers is working. And if he stand up, y'all are concerned about that axe on the rest of the family.
But y'all saw it. They did it to Tonio and him, but they start letting Tonio fight again.
Yeah.
Cause it ain't that many motherfuckers at 118, so they might as well throw him in the mix. But now, if you look at it, they made Antoine Russell a 1 year fighter. So, I mean,
damn,
you make it make sense. Antoine Russell should be fighting 3-4 times out the year because they still call him a prospect.
A prospect, which is that damn.
But for 2 years, he been a 1 year fighter. 2019 and 2020. I mean,
that went right over everyone's head.
Yeah, it went over everybody's head because he's not really talked about.
Is there an escape plan?
I mean, if they don't let you make money, you can't buy yourself out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? You really can't buy yourself out. I don't know what's in the contract, so I can't really speak upon how they can escape. How, you know what I'm saying? I can't speak upon that.
Shit.
I just know if you ain't making no money, you can't buy yourself out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
So I'm gonna play devil's advocate right now because this is fucked up. But what if a guy like Eddie Hearn came along and just threw y'all a bag?
I mean,
$2 million, say, yo, I'm gonna buy y'all out that
Hearn
shit.
Did come along. That's one of the reasons why he getting curried, because he did kind of like when he first became a free agent.
Yeah.
Remember when Devin Haney fought down here?
Yeah.
He went to a meeting with Eddie Hearn. That's probably one of the two reasons why, you know what I'm saying?
Damn. We don't know shit. We don't know what's in the contracts. We don't know. So. This is like, I mean, a lot of people are thinking past what they see on television. All they see is on the outside, hey, he only fights once a year.
Yeah, I mean,
and then I'm reading, why don't Gary move up? It's not about moving up. That's not it.
If he move up, he's not gonna really get a fight. Come on, man. If he move up, he don't have a mandatory. Al Heyman and Floyd don't have to get him no fight. Come on, man. You ain't seen Rasheed Ellis in like two years neither. So come on, man. These guys want to feed their families. Come on, Mo. The fuck?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Come on, man.
It's like, what you gonna do? You niggas are stuck.
These niggas, I mean, these business people act like females, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what is the problem?
I mean,
what is the problem?
Y'all know what the problem is, man. Everybody act like this shit ain't in the world. When the sucker nigga is in fucking power and the real nigga come along, he feel threatened. I mean, come on, man. Let's act like this ain't in the workforce. This ain't out on the streets. This is everywhere. When the sucker nigga is in power and a real man or real woman comes along, they feel threatened.
By now, in my opinion, Gary should be goddamn. He should at least been on the pay-per-view by now.
No, I mean, to me, he should have been an undisputed fighter. I mean, he should have been fighting for a unification match. And if he beat them unification match, he should have been an undisputed fighter. But hey, man, look, man, y'all acting like this guy is really trying to just fuck his career up. Dog, he trying to fight champions. He trying to give y'all, and that's one of the things they probably would come, because he's trying to give y'all what the people want. He want the best of the best. He want to go down like Ray Leonard and them fighting the damn. I competed with the best and men that was in or around my weight class.
And right now, there's no strategy. You guys in a position where you got to take what's given you.
Nah, I mean they not, but it's kind of their fault too, because they not trying to get out here and do what it takes to make themselves hot. If you make yourself hot, they gotta make the money with you. Because
you're talking about marketing.
Yeah, marketing. I mean, you got it's blame going both ways. Because if they market themselves and get the fuck off what they on, they can't do nothing but make money with you, because the people are demanding you. But if he keep going the way he going, and if Antoine Duke follow behind his footsteps, man, they always gonna be on the shelf. You ain't gotta speak up, but you ain't gotta speak up to what's going on. That's what's happening to you. You can make yourself popular, dog. You can go out here, go to these people fights, bump into these motherfuckers, really make a scene.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have to eventually put you in a fight, because you keep showing up. People keep saying you, the media keep talking about you. Is eventually they're gonna have to put you in front of somebody, and then you can show what the fuck you worth, and the people will get behind you. But for real, if y'all wanna, if we going there, some of the brothers don't even be behind them.
Oh, speak on it, God.
I mean, that's real. Motherfuckers be talking this brother shit. Some of the brothers don't even be behind them. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
you gotta get light sometimes. And you know, in that aspect, I mean, I agree. I think
yeah, but listen to this though. But y'all, a motherfucker always want a motherfucker to step up for a motherfucker. But when something happening to one of these motherfuckers that's supposed to be in a good position, and they getting wrong, y'all motherfuckers don't step up for them. But a motherfucker wants somebody always to speak up for them though, about a situation, or about like Wilder or they mad Bud ain't speak up or do shit with black media. Sometimes y'all motherfuckers don't speak up for them. So it go hand in foot.
Mm. We got to be consistent. Either we in or we out.
Yeah, either we in or we out. But motherfuckers been consistent. They been out. I mean, when it comes to Gary Wessel's situation, they blame him for it. They don't go down and do their research and do their real research. Try to get down to the source. They come out with their fake ass narratives.
Yeah, I told people countless times, man. I said, look, what makes you think Gary want to be sitting around once a fucking year? All right. He of course he got more money in the bank than the average person. However, he knows with that skill set, that talent, he's nowhere near where he could be. What makes you think that he wants to sit around once a year and just I mean, he's not raking in Floyd money.
Nah,
he's not raking in Tank money. And he's just as talented. So what's really the problem? You got to look deeper into this shit.
Man, go to this. Shakur is not better than Antoine Gary Russell. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. He's talented, but you don't see the way Shorty go down there and break motherfuckers down, walking them down. He's one of the most exciting fighters in boxing. But don't none of you motherfuckers talk about that shit because y'all don't see him as much.
And that leads into what you're saying, man. I mean, I think right now, it's 2022. We're still in January. Right now, you got to call a family meeting and be like, yo, look, it's do or die. We need to get together as a family, and you need to make it every event that pops up. Niggas need to be looking over the shoulder. Are the Russells here? Tank fighting tonight. Are the Russells here? You know they're gonna be a problem. They need to go up in there and start throwing shit, flipping over tables like, yo, fuck that. We tired, nigga. We tired.
I be trying to get the motherfuckers, man. You know, motherfuckers gonna think the way they think, man. You know what I'm saying? And
yo, y'all gotta turn up, man. Y'all gotta turn up.
Hey, Drew, I speak this shit all the time, dog. So, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers act like they don't hear me. Hey, man, I mean, if I was the at the helm, they'd be superstars. But I'm not at the helm. So, you know what I'm saying? I can just come and give my ideas, and if a motherfucker want to run with my idea, that's cool. But I'm not at the helm, dog.
Let me read this comment. Salute to my brother Darnell Schaefer. Salute, brother. He said, I love Gary, but he really don't want Tank problems. It would be another L mark. In my words, Tank, a motherfucking beast. Y'all better act like you know. Heard it from me first. You see, that's the thing, Darnell.
All right, no.
Tank problems.
Name, put him back up there, Drew. Put him back up there.
Darnell.
Yeah. I know Tank Davis. I've been knowing Tank Davis since he was 8 years old. They don't want no problem with none of the Russells, dog. When Gary Russell is the only one that talked to Tank real fucking reckless, you don't see Tank say nothing back to him. If Devin Haney say something to Tank, he speaks back to Devin. When did you ever see Tank take up for himself when it comes to Mr. Gary Russell Jr.? When Tevin Farmer went at Tank went back at him. When Terrence Crawford went at Tank went back at him. When did you ever Gary Russell done called this man all type of bitch, scared, sucker, non-warrior, having heart, all that. Yeah, but he can get in the ring with the Esau Cruz and a fucking Mario Barrios and the Leo Santa Cruz that wasn't even the best at 126. Come on, man. Miss me with that bullshit. I know you're a Tank fan and all that. I know him. I know him. I seen him grow up. I know who he is.
It's the packaging.
It's
all about the packaging.
Cause a motherfucker that box don't mean he's not a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And when I say that means when they see somebody that's talented, they don't have that. They don't have that what you call it? That courage or that
the testicular fortitude.
Yeah, they always doubting themselves. He one of them fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he one of them fighters. Cause if y'all go back to his little 24/7, when they kicked which come out the when they kicked what's his name? Rolly, when they kicked him out the fight, they sent Tank a list of motherfuckers and he picked Esau Cruz.
Yeah, that was strange.
Hey.
This dude, Terry Wood, he said, Batman, that's a lie. Tank went off on Gary.
Never. Go, pull the receipt up. Pull the receipt up.
If there's a link, ain't no beef, Terry. Ain't no beef, Terry. If there's a link, put it in the chat.
Pull the receipt up.
I don't recall.
He never said nothing back. The only time he said something, Fred was in his face. He said, I'm from Baltimore. That's it. That's all. What the fuck is you talking about? He never.
Terry Wood, find it right now and put up the video. I don't recall. But you know, if you can find a link, drop it. I'll play it.
These dudes always try to say their favorite fighter and don't be speaking facts, dog.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's always strange, and I see all of y'all in the chat. We just cooking right now. Salute to y'all.
Man, salute to all the good men and women in the chat, man.
No doubt. Yeah, Terry said you're looking for it. Yeah. Just if you find a link, just put it in there. I'll play it. I just don't recall. The thing. How many times have we seen fighters that are on the upper hand and they're about to have a fight, and then the fight that they're signed for doesn't happen, so now they got options, and we're saying, yo, he should fight this guy, and then they're picking a guy that we don't know. And I'm gonna tell you something, he picked Isaac Cruz, and that was almost a cherry pick that could have went very bad. Because is it that Isaac is that good, or Tank broke his hand? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I like Isaac Cruz. He showed me something. Not a world beater, but he showed me something. He
ain't show you shit, because when Tank had one hand and he saw Tank had one hand, he should have dominated. Come on, man. Hey, there's no way.
But the reason why I say I like Isaac Cruz is because leading up to that fight, I did a few videos saying I need something to shake it up. And we never saw Isaac coming.
Hey, he was tough. But go look back at the fight. When Tank started turning up, it looked like Tank was about to stop that boy. But
that's Brother Keon. He said the video don't exist.
Man.
I don't know. I never seen it. That's what I'm saying. I asked Terry to pull it up. I've never seen it.
Man, like I said, man, if you say Esau Cruz was that good, dog, he should have won the fucking fight when Tank had one hand.
Bro, come on, Terry.
He's from Baltimore and Russell Brothers. If they not a hardcore boxing fan, what?
I'm from Baltimore, and no one knows any of the Russell brothers if they're not a hardcore boxing fan.
Yeah, okay, look at ain't nobody know Esau Cruz, dog. Ain't nobody know fucking Mario Barrios. Come on, man, get the fuck. That's sucker shit. That's how I know when suckers be typing, man. That's how you know a motherfucker a sucker, dog.
Now watch this. Now, Terry, that's not even a fair statement. Because listen, we didn't know who Isaac Cruz was. Ain't no one was checking for Mario Barrios. But meanwhile, Tank, when given the choice, he gave the choice to Isaac Cruz. I mean, come on. He could have just chilled for a minute and said, yo, look, what's Gary Russell doing right now? What sells more seats, Isaac Cruz or Gary Russell?
Yeah. Nah. Ask Terry this. Since he's from Baltimore, if Gary Russell and Tank Davis fighting in the DMV area, what that fighter look like?
There you go. Salute, Tony. He said Gary is known all over Baltimore. He got family over there. Look, man.
What that fighter look like?
Yeah, they speak two languages. I'll just say that. They speak two languages.
Sorry, I know Shawty from your city. I know you try and represent him, but you know, he been acting like a sucker. Dog.
That's a true story. That's a true story, man. I mean,
don't hate it.
Aren't there a bunch of videos and a bunch of fans talking about Tank isn't living up to his full potential, and he's trying to go. Floyd Mayweather's taking him on the route. Aren't we always talking about how Tank is also being chained? Tank is bigger than what he is right now.
He been brainwashed. He been brainwashed to think like that. If y'all go look at some of his videos, he talk like Mayweather in them.
Is that really him talking?
I mean, yeah, because he been brainwashed to think like that.
Yo, salute to General Cooney in that super chat. I see you, fam. Salute to Big Dog Willie with his Amir Khan shit. And salute to my brother Keon. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Everything Boxing. He says, y'all see how y'all told him to drop a link, and look how fast he tried to deflect.
Hey, Key, what's up, Key?
Oh, man. Hey, man. I listen, if someone has proof, I'm just saying, if the video exists, drop it. I missed it. But I'm not perfect. I'm far from it.
But I'm a spit facts here, though. I'm a spit facts. Dog, every time they spit a name to Tank, what he say? Oh, he don't make enough. He ain't nobody. He ain't a draw. He can't sell out nothing. He can't do this. Dog, the dudes you fighting don't do nothing.
You don't.
Come on, man. So make it make sense.
What was Tank's last 3 opponents? Cruz, Barrios,
Mario Barrios, Leo Santa Cruz, and Gamboa. Come on, man.
And Tay Jones said Tay knows Santa Cruz, and he said, I think the other night, he said that Leo, when he was talking to him, he was like, yeah, we're gonna fight Tank and we're gonna see what we're gonna do. And what Tay was saying was that he didn't
sound confident that he was gonna win.
Yeah.
He knew he was going in there to get a check.
C. Coolidge said, I just checked. The only person who responded to was his trainer, Calvin Ford. So Calvin Ford responded to Gary, but not Tank.
And Calvin Ford ain't say nothing vicious. He just said when that fight come along, we'll get to that fight. That's all he said. That's all he said. Come on, man. Hey, Slim, everything that Tank said, I got it right here in my head, dog.
Salute to my brother Dwayne Freeman. He said, Tank knows he don't want that smoke for real, Slim.
I mean, he don't.
Listen. We got a bunch of Tank fans. We got Russell. Look, I support everybody. I'm just wondering why Gary can't get a goddamn fight more than once a year.
Man, I'm just wondering why Tank ain't fight no real fighter yet.
And you see, let's park on that for a minute, because we're talking about this. Boxiana, I see you. We're talking about this, but the other conversation is Tank being held back. Why can't we as a community force that fight? Why not?
Cause his fucking fans are scared of him to fight somebody. All his fans gonna do is the same shit he do. They ain't nobody. His fans gonna do the same sucker shit he do. They do it all the time.
Yo, how big is that fight for the DMV?
Dog, that joint can be in a fucking stadium, dog. They know Baltimore and DC got a rivalry, dog. Stop this shit. And then you got Maryland and Virginia. I mean, you got certain, because Baltimore ain't really considered Maryland, dog. It's in Maryland, but Baltimore is own little, own little, you know what I'm saying?
Own little clique, yeah.
Yeah, own little clique. So you got Maryland, you got the state of Maryland, you got the state of Virginia, and you got DC will pack a stadium to come see that fight.
Yeah, they're gonna need the armed guard there, man, because shit, niggas get rowdy. Tony's Review says Tank had all the ability in the world. However, he has regressed. To quote myself, when you only fight low opposition, eventually you become low opposition. In other words, he's saying you fight you bring your talent down to what's in front of you. And he's been fighting lesser opposition. That can also be a danger.
Yeah, it
So
can be a
between that
thing.
happening and them trying to age Gary out, man, that's why I think that fight is hot right now. And we as a community need to force it.
Oh,
It's
man.
good. It's a good fight, man. I would drive. Baltimore ain't far from me. I hop on the highway. I'm good. But wherever it's at, Baltimore, VA, ain't nowhere to have it in VA.
Yes, it is.
Where?
It definitely is. It's a
Where?
loud little stadiums, a little, probably cold like 15,000 or something, or a little bit more than that. But you can have it at the Baltimore. You can have it at the Baltimore. You can have it down here at the I forgot. It used to be called the Verizon Center. It's probably called something else now. But
Yo, Boxiana beefing. She said you want to argue with her. You
nah,
want to
I
argue with
don't want to argue with
Boxiana?
you today. I definitely don't.
Yeah, Sonny's boxer said he want to see it too. I mean, it's a good fight. It's a good fight. I'd like to see it, man.
It's a
I like to
sellout
see
fight.
it. General Cooney says Gary Russell is the real deal. Gervonta doesn't want that smoke. You're right, Drew. It's the packaging of Gervonta. Gary stops that boy Gervonta inside 8. Sheesh. All right, so he's picking stoppage.
The only reason y'all know Tank is because of Floyd Mayweather.
What could we do to force that fight?
I mean, the only reason y'all know Tank is because of Floyd Mayweather, and he been knocking out his opposition. But other than that, told you, National Harbor, man. That joint job too small, but I'm trying to tell y'all, man, they can go to this Verizon Center, they can go out Baltimore, to go to one of these stadiums out Baltimore. Slim, this motherfucker will be filled because that's all DC motherfuckers want to do is come into place and show out. Baltimore motherfuckers the same way, want to come into place and show out. Come on, man.
I can see it now. It could be what I call a nigga event. Niggas showing up in fur coats and shit. Pimp hats, gold chains and shit. Come on, man. I think that's a good fight. It's a good event.
If y'all want to be neutral ground, they can take it to the Barclays.
I'm with that. That's not far from me. That's a train ride.
You're going to have Baltimore, motherfucking D.C., and Maryland, Virginia riding up there, and you're going to have New York motherfuckers come smack out. Come on, man.
You know we're going to be there. You know we're going to be there. For real, for real.
Come on, man.
But that's a great fight, man. Why aren't we talking knockout boxing? I see you, fam. Why aren't we forcing that? Why aren't we forcing that?
I mean, motherfuckers want to keep their favorite. Motherfuckers want to keep their favorite, man. Their favorite, man. They want to, in the eyes, see some of these guys not real boxing fans. Even though them my brothers, I'm a real boxing fan, man. I want to see my brother fight the best. I'm not going to sit here and say, nah, he's not skillful enough to fight my brother. Oh, he's not known enough to fight my brother. Oh, he don't bring in no money. Dog, if I see a motherfucker with a skill set that my brother's skill set can match up against and is dangerous, I want to see it.
See that right there, that's the difference between us and other people. I don't care if my favorite fighter that I'm supporting loses. I want him or her to solidify that they are the best. I want to see them fight the best. How could your favorite fighter get out of their era and retire? Like right now, if you are good with Canelo retiring without fighting Charlo or Andre, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you.
Yeah, it's a reason why he's running from him.
Oh, of course. Because if I'd be too close, all he'll have to do, if I get to the cards, I'm going to win. All I got to do is get to 12, and I'm going to win. That's it. That's it. But he knows if he fight Andre, it's a potential problem. You heard what I said? Potential problem.
Yeah,
if he fight Charlo, it's a potential problem.
Well, Andre's a potential problem. He might get shut out.
Yep. But if he get to 12, he going to win?
Nah.
Split decision.
Well, Andre gonna box the shit out of that boy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now, and I believe you, but you got 1,001 Canelo fans that can't get in here. They're screaming and hollering right now, screen recording this, and they're gonna make their own response videos in Spanish. that we don't understand, that we don't see. But my thing is this: how do we know? Make the fight. Prove me wrong. That's all we saying. Where the fuck are we as fans?
But you know, that's what Floyd getting that shit from. That's why Floyd moving that nigga the way he moving, because he see De La Hoya and them moving their fighters the same way. And Canelo supposed to be the face of boxing, and he moving in the fashion whereas though Tank can move in the same fashion. Come on, man.
Unbelievable. Who's this guy? Devon Mayfield. He said Gary ain't did shit in boxing. Loma dog walked his ass. Okay.
I mean, if you want to say what you want to say, dog. The man was dehydrated. Still fought the man. Bow. It should have been a fucking draw. If you go back and look at it, he only dominated 2 rounds. That was the 11th and the 12th. If you're a real fucking boxing fan. But
and that was a knockdown. They blew it. That was a knockdown. A punch landed and he fell. I don't care if he wasn't. That's the rules. If your glove touch or if a punch, I don't care if a punch lands and your footing ain't behind you, you ain't hurt, you fall. That's the rule. They blew it. That was a 10-8 round. Loma popped right back up, but I did it in slow motion a million times. I said, nah, that's a knockdown, boy.
That's a knockdown. He got hit and went down.
He got hit and he fell. I don't care if he wasn't hurt or not. They blew the call. Like when Floyd fought Zab. They blew the call. That was a 10-8 round.
Yeah, but Zab that shit wouldn't have mattered. But that shit wouldn't have mattered, though.
It wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, but he blew the call. That was the rule. The glove touch, Floyd's glove touch. I said, ooh. I said, nah, that's to the rules.
And then when you go back and if you go back and look at the Gary Russell fight, he was tired like in the fucking fourth, third round.
Oh, yeah. He was on fumes.
Right. But
Now watch this. Why is everyone okay with all of the opportunity Lomachenko got? Why is that okay?
Yeah, they don't say nothing about that shit. They don't say nothing.
About that every chance I get.
All right, whatever your name was, I forgot your name. That what you said. Lomachenko, you said Gary got beat by he dog. Salido dog walked Lomachenko.
Man.
A journeyman that lost, dog. A journeyman that was that lost 10 fucking fights. Dogged him.
And didn't run it back.
With me, man.
They didn't run it back. You know what the Lomachenko fans say about that? Oh, he was winning the second half of the fight, and there was so many low blows. So I'm good. This is what I'm saying. How could you be good not wanting that back? What kind of fans are walking around today? This is crazy talk.
Nah, I'm just saying, if you want to spit that, and he got beat by a fucking 23-year-old fighter.
Yep.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Stop playing with me, man.
Come on, man. Got me wondering, man. When he fought Teofimo,
but
Teofimo wasn't the favorite, but I was like, I wanted Teo to win. But who knew that he was going to throw a punch for 6 rounds? Now listen
to this. And I know you butthurt. You try to bring Lomachenko in because you're a Tank fan. Tank was 23 and ducked the man. So that means Teofimo Lopez got more balls than Tank. Come on, man. The fuck is you talking about?
True story.
Tank. I'm not ready. But you a champ. You got an IBF champion. But you not ready. Man, come on, man.
And Lomo
said, but listen, and Lomo said he'd come down to 130. He ain't trying to get Tank to come to 135. Hey, stop playing.
Tank ducked him. We there's videos on it. And
stop
we didn't
playing. And it's
we
videos.
Didn't get Tank's back for that. We just said, yo, that's true. He should supposed to fight Loma.
Yeah, but y'all don't give him smack for that shit. And Floyd talking about aging Loma out. Yeah, but now y'all want to fight when Loma 33 years old. Cause Floyd said it back then. Oh, we ain't gotta fight him now. We can age him out.
Now watch this. This.
Hold up, Drew. There's a receipt on that. Pull that up.
True story. Now watch this. Watch this shit. When cats were saying that Tank responded to Gary Russell, right? I mean, there's no receipt on that. They said Tank responded to Gary Russell. I haven't seen it, right? Now we're finding out it was his trainer, not Tank, right? But then when Tank has no response for Loma, everyone want to say that's Floyd's fault.
That's both their fault.
Did Tank respond to Loma personally?
Fuck no.
Okay. But he's supposed to respond to Gary. So he say nothing to Gary, he ain't say nothing to Loma. So Loma, well, he ain't say nothing to Gary, he ain't say nothing to Loma. Tank's trainer responded to Gary, and Floyd spoke on behalf of Tank. Tank quiet in both situations.
No,
you want to fight Loma now?
Ho. Now let me go to this. when Tank fought in Baltimore, it was a DC news reporter. I asked the man, you know Gary Russell be a good fighter and the DMV. You know, he said no, and Floyd cut him off. And oh yeah, man, you know, Mr. Gary Russell, man, you know, if he move up and prove himself, why a champion gotta prove himself? You let y'all trick the people. Let Leo Santa Cruz come up and fight a bum ass nigga in Flores to get a belt, and Tank come back and get the same belt he fucking relinquished. Come on, man, make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Yo, salute to my brother ATL Anonymous Boxing Sports in the super chat. He said, Drew, salute fam at work. I know you cooking some good breakfast. No diggity doubt, fam. And salute to Darnell. He said, blame Floyd, Tank ain't scared of shit. I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying right now, Darnell, though, it's time for Tank to speak up now.
Dog, it's been time for him to speak up. Tank got his own mind, right? Floyd got his own mind. So when the camera get in front of Tank face when Floyd ain't there, Tank supposed to talk like he like him. Come on, man. What, Floyd got his hand up his ass that much?
Yo, you remember when I forgot the situation, but do you remember when Floyd threatened Tank with Lomachenko?
Yes, and he got scared.
He said, I think it's time for Lomachenko. I said, why is he throwing it around like it's punishment? Why is he saying that like it's punishment?
Because he's scared, because Tank fucked his daughter. Tank fucked his daughter, and Floyd got mad. So, yeah, he was about to throw his ass to the wolves. But he came to his fucking mind and say, damn, I gotta make more money with Shorty. I can't give him the Lomachenko. I gotta drain his well. Come on, man. Stop playing.
Yo, listen, man. He gotta do better. At this time, I'm talking to the Tank fans. And I ain't got no problem. I think Tank is a phenomenal talent. I'm saying him and Gary Russell make sense. They're from the same area. They can make some money, probably 2 fights. It's a great fight for Gary Russell. I'm thinking of the card in my head. You can put the whole Russell family on that fucking card. Make some money.
Yeah, you can put them all in fucking championship fights or eliminators.
What about your brother versus Rigo?
That'll be a great fight. Or him and Casamayor.
Why not?
Why not?
That'll be a great fight. I'm saying that it'll be a great card. We got power here. We need to force that.
All right. What about Gary Antoine Russell? What's his name? Robert Easter.
Robert Easter. Yeah.
Regis Prograis.
Come on now.
Man, that'll be a hell of a fire card.
Come on now. That's a legendary card. And Tank and Gary at the main event. Come on, dogs. Come on. That is an $80 pay-per-view. That right there. That's one of those things I would do. I'd purchase it at the crib, but I'd still go to the fight in person. And I'll send a fucking cash out. Come on now. I mean, we got power here. We need to do shit like that. That's what's right. Nobody here would, no disrespect to Isak Cruz. I'm happy for him. He got a payday. But listen, man.
But y'all rather pay for him. But y'all rather pay for Mario Barrios, Leo Santa Cruz with Leo Duck, two great fighters at his weight class, wasn't even the best at his weight class. You rather spend your money on Tank Davis and fucking Rolly Ramirez. Stop this shit, man. Stop this shit, man.
Oh, word up, Russell versus Prograde. Come on, that's money right there. That's an event. But he want to service you. And like I said, man, shout out to Isak Cruz, but they pulled him out of no disrespect to him, but nobody was checking for him like that. And now we done fucked around, and now he's being spoken highly of. I just want to see Isak. I want to see one of these motherfuckers beat Ryan Garcia ass. That's all I want. That's all I want.
But listen to this though, Drew. Listen to this. Y'all about to pay for fucking Rolly Romero and Tank Davis. Let it sink in your head. So now, I forgot his name. Who Tony and was it
Darnell
and Tony. You about to pay for what the fuck Rolly Ramirez do? What type of skill set Rolly Ramirez got? Who knows Rolly Ramirez?
I don't know who Rolly Ramirez is. I know who Romero is.
Whatever the fuck his name is.
Whatever the fuck.
I know the former boxer known as Rolly. That's what he said his name is now. Who the fuck knows him?
Nobody. Salute to Zilla in that Venmo. He said, Batman Gary healthy enough to cook this dude, right?
Most definitely.
I'm picking Gary, man. I mean, it's 2022. Ain't enough? Enough's enough with this shit, man. Enough's enough. I'm tired of this, man. George, what up, bro?
I ain't really gotta talk shit about the fight, cause when you go down and look at Magsayo been fighting fucking heavy bags with arms, dog. Come on, man.
Salute George. He said that's the thing. No one is gonna buy Tank and Rolly, and his last name is Romero. Yeah, that's right. Ain't no one gonna buy that. That's gonna be an $80 pay-per-view. Who's gonna buy Rolly? Tank versus Rolly. Let me tell you what that fight's gonna look like. First of all, it's gonna be fucking hilarious. There's gonna be like 40 tackles. I mean, Tank's gonna be playing the quarterback. Rolly's gonna come in there swinging, and you know what we don't? Well, I ain't gonna say what we don't want. You know what could possibly happen in that fight? We can get a Ricardo Mayorga, Vernon Forrest situation where he just throws one and lands it on the top of his temple, and he never gets his equilibrium back. And I'm telling you, Floyd don't want that. Because that's ridiculous. But what has Rolly done other than have a high-pitched voice, wear fur coats in 80-degree weather with no shirt on and shades? Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
He hasn't done anything. We like to say, what has he done? Well, what has he done? Win or lose the Tank, he's going to have some marketability for the next 2 years because he lost the Tank.
But at least, all right, Rolly Romero and Gary Antoine Russell got the same record. But listen, Gary Antoine Russell got 14 knockouts. He's an Olympian. He got a skill set. So, dog,
he's an Olympian and no one's talking about him like he's chopped liver. You dig what I'm saying? None of this shit makes sense. Terry Wood says, I don't agree with how Tank being moved. I want Devin, Loma, Regis, Russell, or Cambosis.
Yeah.
All right, so we can agree that we don't like how Tank's being moved. He's being, because I see everyone saying that he's being held back, but he needs to speak up.
No, I don't want to hear this shit. He's with it because he's not speaking up for himself. He hit a backlash. Motherfuckers, when people put cameras in front of his face, some of the reporters say what we saying now.
Yeah.
And he don't say shit about it. Come on, man, he's with this shit, dog. You guilty by affiliation.
Yeah. And again, that was very enlightening when Floyd got pissed with him and pulled Lomachenko out. He's like he broke the Loma glass. It's like he was standing there with the hammer, like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you Loma." And I'm like, why is he saying that like that's punishment? I said, God damn. You see, sometimes Floyd, look, Floyd got that feminine thinking in him.
Yeah, but Boxiana, he say that because Floyd came up with this situation where as though he's the money man and he don't need a belt. He's going to generate the money regardless. But Tank ain't been in no wars the fucking get what he getting. The shit y'all doing for Tank, he don't deserve it. I mean, y'all can be a fan of somebody. Tyson knocked out a lot of bums. Yeah, but when Tyson got in there with a real fighter, he lost every time.
I'm glad you said that. Me and Stormy about to do a breakdown of Tyson's entire career. And the people, if you was born in 2000, you can't tell me shit about no Mike Tyson. Even if you was born in the 90s, you can't tell me shit. I was there for the whole thing. He's celebrated, but he's extremely overrated.
Overrated.
Extremely. Mike Tyson is fun to watch, but he was extremely overrated. Extremely.
When Buster Douglas got up and got confidence in his jab, Mike Tyson looked like some fucking garbage.
Damn sure did.
When motherfucking what's his name? When Holyfield showed he wasn't scared, he got his ass beat.
Yep.
When Holyfield came back and Tyson knew he was getting the shit whooped out of him, he tried to blame it on the headbutts, he was getting his ass beat.
Yep.
Lennox Lewis beat his ass.
Slapped him. And then niggas try to say, yo, he was in jail for 3 years. While he was in jail for 3 years, he wasn't fighting nobody. He was well preserved. He ain't come out of jail 1,000 pounds. Everybody in the division was, Holyfield fought Michael Moore twice, Riddick Bowe 3 times, Lennox Lewis twice, was knocked out by Riddick Bowe, had all these hard fights, and by the time he got to Mike Tyson, he had a fucking irregular heartbeat. And still whooped his ass. My brother George says, this would be fun. Hear me compare Tyson's first reign to those opponents against the guys Deontay fought when he was a champ. Please say, oh, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Because what I got on my side, right? What I got on my side is everybody that talks highly of Mike Tyson and considers him the GOAT, they can't tell me his first 24 opponents that he fought in 2 years. Yes, Mike fought over 20 times in 2 years. That's a lot. All of those cartoon style knockouts was in the first 2 fucking years of his career.
And that's the same thing they doing with Tank, man.
Same thing.
He's an attraction. He ain't fought no real fighter yet. He's an attraction.
Nothing. I mean, name the killers. Can anyone name the killers on Tank Davis' record? And I'm not degrading him. I like Tank. I'm just asking. He's on this pedestal. He's considered a killer, and he's killed everyone. But name the killers he fought.
Yeah,
I'm just asking.
You ain't gotta call him a killer. Name the person that you can say Tank was a 50-50 fight against.
I can't call one. I can't. I don't know. Barrios, that was his first stint at 140, right?
Man, if you went, they picked Barrios, dog, and you can go to any platform that I was on. They picked Barrios because if you go look at Barrios' tape, after the 6th round, he gassed out.
Mm-hmm. They flirted with Keith Thurman.
Man.
I mean, I'm looking for the killers. And Tank looked good against he's supposed to look good on. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they flirting with all them guys that's unrealistic. Keith Thurman, they ain't. And you saw what Tank said. What they think I'm Superman?
He damn sure said that. Keith Thurman would have whooped his ass.
Bam.
I'll say that.
But why they ain't in talks with Devin Haney, Gary Russell? Why? All right, cool. Why they kept on shitting on Teofimo Lopez? When Teofimo was trying to get the Tank Davis fight. Why they kept shitting on Teofimo Lopez?
Rory React says you guys are a bunch of tank heaters. What does that mean?
I'm not a heater or a hater. It's facts, Mo.
No, it's a legit question.
It's facts.
It's a legit question. Look, Gary Russell's looking for the smoke. Tank has the world in his hands, and he ain't fighting nobody for real. I'll give you Barrios. I'll give you Barrios. But I asked this of all the fighters. Name the killers. Name the fights that fighter went into where it's like, yo, I don't know about this one. Name them. As opposed to who was available. All we're saying is Gary Russell was available for Tank. And we're asking them from the same area. Why haven't they fought? Make it make sense. That's what I'm asking. This ain't no Tank heat or Tank hate.
And then the first thing they say, this the first thing his fans say. Oh, y'all always crying about him fighting little fighters. But he been doing it.
Yep. I mean, look, this is just honest talk right here.
And listen, how can what's his name? Abner Mares get a fight before Gary Russell? He just lost twice to Leo Santa Cruz. So how can he jump in line to get a fight with Tank Davis before Gary Russell? Make it make sense.
It doesn't. This is about opportunity.
But we hating. But we up here hating though.
We're heating on we're heating on Tank.
Yeah, man. Make it make sense, man. Y'all guys gotta really make this make sense, dog.
You see, Batman, this is why, I don't mean to bring up the dead, but this is why I really wish Gary and Devin got together and did some business. I really wish that happened because you know what? At this point, y'all gotta just do shit yourselves and shut everything out because no one's gonna give y'all opportunity.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Shorty hands tied. If Bill Haney would have said that shit right, that shit would have got signed. But as it went along, you know what I'm saying? Other people in people's ears, and you know what I'm saying? I ain't want that shit to happen. Because if that shit would have happened, boxing would have changed.
I mean, y'all didn't need no network for that shit, man. Y'all could have fought right here on somebody's YouTube channel.
But boxing would have changed. You got to look at it. When I go back and look at that situation, boxing would have changed. It'd have been like you don't need nobody but the network. You don't need these other people in the way but the network. Boxing would have changed.
These belts is garbage. Management is garbage. This is stupid. Salute to DP Rocker. He said, Drew, stop heating on Tyson.
Yeah, but this is what the fans ain't willing to do. Just go ahead and go on a boxing strike. Don't look at that shit for like 2 to 3 to 6 months. And I bet you they give y'all what y'all want.
Terry Woods said, being realistic, Gary made an enemy with Floyd. We all know Floyd a bitch. I mean, right. we need to get on Floyd's bumper. I mean, he ignored what the fuck we do anyway. He don't give a fuck about us. But we need to just call him out. We need to be more out loud about it, man.
Yeah, man. Every real boxing fan need to fucking just boycott boxing. I bet you they start giving y'all what y'all want. Every fight the fucking fans name for, they will give it to y'all. If y'all stop looking at the shit.
Stop looking at it. Hold your dollar. Just because it's like, all right, Tank's fighting something Dominguez from Venezuela, and he's 20-0. It's like he's 20-0 where? I've never seen this guy. And then Leonard Ellaby get on here, suck up all the air in the room and say, and build this guy, and all of a sudden these highlight reels of this guy pops up knocking out a bunch of other guys you never even heard of, highlight reels, and then you say, oh, well, this guy might be a good challenge for Tank. Don't believe it.
Hey, listen, y'all let Lenny Ellaby fucking Lenny Ellaby is beefing with y'all, man, for not buying that bullshit fight. He came on here and disrespected the shit out y'all, man.
Yo, bro, let me tell you. You want to know when I was really done with Ellaby? When he did that shit to Blue Blood, I lost it. I texted him, but Blue told me something happened after that. He actually apologized to Blue.
Yeah, because he got him one-on-one.
Yeah, he got him one-on-one. He apologized, but the fact that he did that shit was enough to piss me off. And he's been like crazy lately. He be threatening, yo, I'm gonna smack the shit out of Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn will beat his ass.
Their numbers went low on that Tank joint.
It did. It did. That's what I heard. I ain't see it, but that's what I heard.
The rumor is they only sold like 25,000.
As opposed to what?
What? Pay-per-view buys.
Yeah, as opposed to what they anticipated. 25,000 as opposed to what they anticipated.
Nah, they anticipated 250.
And they only sold 25?
Yeah. That's why they ain't trying to put the numbers out at all.
That's strange. When the numbers do good, they put them out. And we ain't seen them? Because I ain't checked.
Man, ain't nobody seen them.
Now here's why I believe you. Here's why I believe you. I never seen Leonard Ellaby go on a rampage online like he has been since that event. I've never seen that. And I enjoyed watching the Isak Cruz Tank fight because Isak was in the fight. But I never seen Leonard Ellaby go at people on Instagram. He's threatening to punch Eddie Hearn in the face, knowing Eddie Hearn, you know, we don't fuck with Eddie Hearn over here, but Eddie Hearn has a little bit of a boxing background. And he's like 6'5". He'll beat the shit out of Leonard Ellaby. Let's keep it a buck. But his behavior was erratic.
And also he calling the fans all type of names. How y'all
gonna
tell us how to do our business? You talking to the people that's buying the product from you. What the fuck?
Why he treating us like crackheads? You the only dealer on the block, so you can smack us all in the face and we still gonna purchase from you? I don't do drugs, my man. And I didn't purchase that last fight. I listened to a play-by-play from who was calling it? I think KQKC. I was listening to him. That's how I watched the fight. I had to listen to it. I didn't pay for that shit. And then I watched the replay. I said, oh, man, he stayed on the phone. Tank didn't get off on him. And Tank said, a star was born. I said, oh, okay. I guess a star's born now. I'm happy for Isak. I'm happy for his payday. I'm happy he's in the mix right now. But real is real. I could be happy for Isak. But I'm looking at the whole family and I'm pissed off.
Let the brothers eat. What about the brothers?
Thank you. I'm looking at the whole Russell family and I'm annoyed. Why? When Floyd said, I think it's time that Tank fight Loma. Fuck that. Why didn't he say I think it's time to fight Gary Russell? Why didn't he say that?
But listen, I ain't even just talking about my brothers. I'm talking about Devin, motherfucking Tevin Farmer, motherfucking Gary Russell, motherfucking who else? Even Shakur can fight him. I wouldn't care. They're not even trying to let the brothers eat.
Bro, do you see why I tell these niggas stop coming to the ring wearing a motherfucking sombrero? Y'all looking stupid as hell. Y'all looking dumb.
No, they only value one fan. They showing you they only value one fan. Oh, the niggas gonna watch me anyway.
Yep. I don't co-sign that shit. That shit has always been ridiculous. First of all, it's disrespectful. That's not your culture to be pimping. And when Roger was doing it, what you don't know is Roger, for a long time when he was active, they were calling him the Mexi Killer. So he would wear the sombrero to the ring to mock them, and it was disrespectful to me. I didn't co-sign that. When Floyd wore the sombrero to the ring, it was against who? Oscar De La Hoya. So it's a way of it's taking a shot. Now, how the fuck would you niggas feel if Canelo came to the ring in a goddamn dashiki?
Fucking dashiki would have become the ring in blackface. Yeah.
We would lose our mind. We would lose our mind. Stop doing that shit. That's their culture. Leave that shit alone. You're not going to get more Mexican. Why are you saying that the Latino dollar is more powerful than the black dollar? There's just as many black fans, and we spend more. Man, who's the top consumers in the world?
Black people.
What else do you see in the hood? You can see a Lexus parked in the hood with the average salary is $25,000 a year.
Black people. But you
Come
know,
on now.
But listen. See, I got a plan, right? And whoever can take this plan if they want to, one of these superstars. This how y'all become a star, dog. This how y'all become a star without all that bullshit. Fucking view yourself to y'all peoples. Go around the nation and go to these fucking hoods and these fucking places where people look like you at, instead of being on a fucking TV, and go to these places where you come from. Throw an event or something. I'm talking about every city, every little region in the city. Y'all got the money for it. When you do start making the money, you got the money for it. Start letting these kids see you. Start letting these people see you. They will come out for you. But you know, it is what it is, man. Start really, because listen, dog, I swear to God, my son is talented, dog. If my son do what he's supposed to do and make it, y'all will see us in y'all cities, man. Taking care of our own, dog. Straight up. I can't force nobody else to take this. Even my brothers. I can't force them niggas to do this shit. But when I get in position, man, watch. Watch. Y'all gonna see a real man do real things.
That's real talk. Nick J, I see you. That's real talk. Salute to Playboy Plays in that super chat. He said, good morning, folks. Good morning to you, fam. Much love and appreciation in that super chat. It drives me crazy because the brainwashing that we have as a community spills over in all walks of life. It spills over in politics. It spills over in sports. Why the fuck are we walking to the ring with with sombreros on and not celebrating us? Why are we acting like we don't spend money, where every nigga in the projects out here in New York, at least 90% of them got a pair of $300 Jordans on. Hey, they got gold chains and they look fresh at the club.
But if you
none of this shit makes sense.
But if you come mingle with your people, they gonna love you.
They gonna love you. Guess what?
Yeah.
Tank got a billion black fans, but there's a form of Floyd is relying on a form of unconditional support, but it's not working because people are waking up. Because if he really only sold 25,000 units as opposed to the anticipated 250,000, that's a problem. That means no one was checking for him. That means he's not a big enough name to say, hey, you can put him in a ring with Joe Blow and it's still going to sell. Right now, now watch this. Now watch this. If Jake Paul says I'm fighting Rolly Romero, that's going to do more units than fucking Tank.
Most definitely. Because Jake is always promoting himself in other ways.
Yep.
So, you only see Tank. You only see Tank and the rest of these fighters when it's time to fight.
They need to respect us. So my thing is this: whether you're a super duper Tank supporter or a Russell supporter or Devin Haney supporter, my thing is this: look for the best in who you support.
No,
I can explain why I support every fight I support in this era. I can explain to you exactly why I support them, and I can tell you exactly what I want to see from them.
Drew, if a motherfucker say they really come from shit like this, see a nigga like me, I'm gonna be coming back, taking care of my people, probably going to these low income houses. I probably paid rent for like 2 months, and you know what I'm saying. Some of these places, man, bringing all type of presents to the kids, man, dog. Your people will support you if you go around and show them that you're a real motherfucker, dog.
No, that's true. That's a true story, man. If you're a hero to the community, then motherfuckers don't even know about boxing that'll come support you. If you're a hero to the community, it's called giving back. You know what I'm saying? If the community fucks with, if you fuck with the community gonna fucks with you. I see someone in the chat. They saying, why didn't Gary Russell fight T Farmer? I think you mean Tevin Farmer. What's up with the spell checks, family? Tevin Farmer.
He was gonna fight him if he won.
He
lost to JoJo Diaz.
I mean, look, I want Tank versus Gary in 2022. Family, what we gonna do about that?
Gary Russell only got one loss, right? He only got one loss. Lomachenko got 2 losses, but Lomachenko still in the mix. Lomachenko still top 10 on fucking. He's still top 10 on the pound for pound list.
But these motherfuckers in old media, they trying to insert him in every championship conversation. He don't deserve to be there because all this confusion at 135 is his fault. He's the one that asked for this franchise shit. He did this. This is his fault. This is all his fault. Get him the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think he asked for it. Bob Earl asked for he can have an inside for he can have that in-house fight.
But he accepted it.
But he went along with it because that's
right.
That's his business partner. He went along with it. But I don't think that was his idea. But
But whoever's idea with him as a fighter, he should have been like, yo, you know what? This ain't a good idea for me. Because this shit is his fault. Whether he asked for it,
it's Canelo Alvarez's fault. It's Canelo Alvarez's fault. It's not his fault.
No, I'm talking about that 135. But in hindsight, you're right because he had the first one. Canelo,
they requested
135 is almost fault, but this whole franchise idea is Canelo's fault. The whole shit is his fault.
It's his fault.
Some bullshit, man. This shit is whack. All this confusing shit, man. But I'm upset. Gary will. I'm gonna believe that Gary will be victorious tomorrow, and I already see the play because everyone's scared of this kid, and they're saying he's dangerous. He can punch and bop. That's cool. You know what? But when Gary wins, it's gonna be who was that guy?
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. But but if you go and pull out my brother's name, you will see. I mean, it's supposed to be like this. You will see all the the Filipino people picking Magsayo, and you can see some of the Americans picking Magsayo. So when he do lose, I mean, that's all they gonna say. Who was he? Who he beat? I mean, you know what I'm saying? But they hyping him up to be a killer right now.
Yeah. Yep. People are nervous for this. They're nervous for it, man. I'm not.
And then when he go in there and beat the shit out, Mark, they gonna say, man, Mark wasn't nobody. So why y'all don't just put him in there with somebody that y'all think will because everybody think Tank can knock him out. So he couldn't knock out Leo.
Eastside Cruz.
Eastside Cruz. So
Is Cruz that good, or is Tank a little overrated? I'm asking a question. I want Tank versus Gary Russell in 2022. What we gonna do about it? We're the fans.
I hope
about Tank's next event.
If he don't get Tank, I hope the Chris Colby thing come back up. He go up there 130, take Chris Colby belt, and try to Shakur be right there with 2 belts. And I hope Bob say Gary Russell worthy instead of saying Gary Russell lost to Lomachenko. That's what he's gonna say, but I'm giving it to you first.
Ridiculous. Salute, Patricia. She says, good morning. What channel can I view Gary Russell Jr. on?
Showtime Boxing, babe.
Yep. Showtime. Well, give us your closing statements, man.
Man, for real, this fight should be on Fox for the world, for all the world can really see. But you know what I'm saying? Man, Mark is a fighter that has been fighting fucking punching bags with arms, people that don't even have the same abilities that my brother have. I mean, if he'd have fought people like that, to say, and then he was winning with people, like a B-class fighter that fights like my brother, then I'll say, damn, Mark might, this is a tough fight, but he been fighting fucking heavy bag with arms. Come on, man. And then his first step up fight is a 122 pounder. That was what's his name? I forgot his name. The Mexican dude he just knocked out on the Pacquiao undercard. That was his first fight at 126. But it's about to be another hype job put to rest by Mr. Gary Russell Jr. And I'm glad everybody against him, man. Everybody been against Shorty since I guess he lost the money against the Lomachenko fight. They've been against him since then. So it is what it is, man.
This is like this is shaping up 20 years. We're gonna look back at this and we're gonna be like, this was horrible. This some repugnant shit, man.
Yeah.
My brother Mike Biggs says, where's Gary fighting this weekend?
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
The what's the joint called? Bugatti. Damn, man. It started with a B. Whatever. The joint in Atlantic City that they just built before
that new shit.
Huh?
Yeah, what's the name of that shit? That new spot, right?
Yeah, the new spot.
That's what's up. Jeffrey, I see you, family. All right, man. Yeah, we're gonna close it up. The general's on. Head over to 78. Man, Batman, always a pleasure, brother. Thank you. I want you to get on the week before fight night. You know what I'm saying? We still fucks with Gary. You know that.
Anytime you need me, you got my numbers.
No doubt. And I think as a family, we need to push Tank versus Gary. Fuck that. I'm gonna reach out to Max Kellerman and be like, yo, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, Tank
versus you doing, nigga?
Tank rematch with Lomo. Come on, man. Don't act like Lomo beat all the shit out Gary Russell Jr., man. Lomo got his name off of Gary Russell Jr.
He damn sure did. Tell you what up. Are you cooking today? I'll be there.
Yeah, I creep over there. Yeah, 8. You on that? You going on at 8? I saw the joint. But listen, motherfucking with Loma, and if he do get a shot with them and go up to 135, Devin Haney, man, we can. I mean, I guess y'all can revisit that.
Revisit it, man. I want you guys to make millions and millions and millions of dollars together and shut all this other bullshit out. Because the way the industry is treating Gary and Devin and Deontay and Rigo, Ortiz, Lara, the list goes on and on and on and on and on with these motherfuckers. The second Jamal Charlo lose, watch how they treat him. Watch. It's going to be bad. Andre, come on, man. There's a system in place, and it's not our system. So what we need to do is take this version of the Black Murderers Row, and this time, this Black Murderers Row can make millions of dollars and shut everybody else the fuck out.
Yeah, but the people
shut them out.
But you ain't got our people always Slim. Our people is not like the Mexicans. I'm gonna keep it real. They not.
Nah, you right. You're not lying.
Because the Mexican fan base is not going to go against their own for nobody.
So let them make their millions over there. We make our millions over here. We getting shut out anyway.
Yeah,
the sad part is we're not tightening it like that.
Yeah, everybody gotta get together.
We want to wear sombreros to the fucking ring. Idiots. Y'all already know. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. And it's funny that we talk about the monkeys. So we're gonna give the monkeys attention on the way out.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Yo, fam, let me get out of here. I'm gonna holler at you. Bronx on deck.
Yeah, go on! All right.
ho 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 ho